What's up, my people? Jeremy here with another episode of Next Level Students. This episode is sponsored by Central Medical Magnet High School in Beaumont, Texas. Look, I've done a lot of work for Beaumont. I spoke for their convocation. I did their whole staff. I've done several high schools, all the high schools actually, and I'm coming back real soon to do a tour with the middle school. So this episode, shout out to my people at Central High School. I look forward to getting with y'all, and today we're taking only questions from you. Next Level Students, episode 23. Let's get it. Okay, y'all, this week we got some great questions, and we're gonna really look at how did I turn my life around? Like, what do we do when life gets hard? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it possible for me to revert back to my old ways? Like, these are some of the things we're gonna talk about in today's episode. Question number one, let's get it.
Hi, Jeremy, my name is Derek, and I just wanted to ask you, how do you remain so positive when life is hard?
Yeah, that's good. So how do I remain positive when life gets hard? Yeah, that's a relevant question. So this is the advice that I would give you. Life gets hard on everybody, and worrying and being depressed and being stressed out, I ain't never seen that change nobody's situation. And so what I do is I do a little trick in my brain. When something goes wrong, when life gets hard, I just tell myself, you know what? It didn't catch me by surprise. Like, everything happens for a reason. It's not gonna kill me. It will make me stronger. I will be better. I'll be smarter. I'll be stronger. I'll be wiser from this experience right here. So when life gets hard, I have to put a positive spin on it because I want the most out of life. I'm not gonna let that situation defeat me. You'll be surprised how many people I know, they stressed out, drama, I'm losing my job, my girlfriend broke up with me. I'm like, bro, get your life together. Like, it's gonna be okay. You will bounce back. And worrying and being depressed and being stressed out ain't never changed no situation. And so I always tell myself, somebody in the worst position. Because there's somebody somewhere with no food to eat. It's somebody somewhere that just lost their home and everything. It's somebody somewhere that's fighting for their life, that's on like life support. It's somebody somewhere that's in a much worse condition. So I've mastered the art of counting my blessings and being appreciative of what I've been blessed to have, and I'm not gonna complain because ain't nobody's life perfect. You know what I'm saying? You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond to it. And that's what makes you a man. When you have that posture, when you have that response of, I don't like it, but it will get better. Question number two, what you got?
Do you feel like at any time you can revert back to your bad habits?
Ooh, that's deep, bro. You getting deep on me. Do I feel I can revert back to my old ways? Yes. Ain't nothing set in stone. I could easily go back to my old ways, but I'm not. There's a song that says, I won't go back. I can't go back to the way it used to be. I choose not to. Every single day, my young brother, I choose not to. Every single day I say, I will not go back. I will not be that person. I will never ever get arrested again. I will never ever steal from people again. I will never ever try to cheat the system. I won't lie no more. You know what I'm saying? I won't let hate come into my heart. You feel me? Like, I won't do drugs. I won't do alcohol. Like, I won't be popping pills and Molly and sipping syrup, codeine, promethazine. Like, I won't. I will be successful. I will be prosperous. I will be wealthy. I will be a happily married man. I will be an author. I will be a speaker. I will travel to new countries. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will be a loving father. I make a choice. So could I revert back to my old ways? Anything is possible, but I choose not to. I choose to be successful. So you choose to be successful. You choose to honor and value your teachers. You choose to make education first, and you'll choose to see me at the top. Final question number three. Let's get it.
What made you choose the negative path in your life, and what helped you turn it around?
So what made me choose the negative path, and what helped me turn my life around? I'll probably say immaturity. You know what I'm saying? Immaturity is what had me choose the negative path. I'll probably say a low sense of self-worth. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I was an accident. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, like I didn't have no purpose. I was used to like pleasing people, class clown, like trying to fit in, getting high, getting drunk. Like, there was a season in my life when I was lost and I wasn't living in my full purpose and potential. So that naturally had me choose a negative path. Here's the crazy thing. I didn't recognize this negative path. It's not like I was like, yep, I think I'll choose failure today. That's not the case. I was just living for me. And I had to get to a point where I said, you know what do I want to do in my life? I say it all the time. If you're not intentional about being successful, you'll accidentally become a failure. Anybody that's a failure, that's strung out on drugs or crack, that just lost everything, like they didn't plan on being a failure, but they wasn't intentional about being success. So what made me choose the negative path? Immaturity, disrespectful, I was boastful, you know what I'm saying? A lot of pride, a lot of resentment, a lot of anger, a lot of greed. I was all about me. I wanted that money, you know what I'm saying? And when I got to a point where I said, you know what, my life ain't about me. There's something within me that can enhance the lives of others. I had to rise above it. And so that's what helped bring that shift. And what turned my mind around, what turned my life around is when I recognized I had purpose. When I recognized there are no mistakes. When I recognized every single person on earth was born for a reason. And when I recognized that, I began to pursue my purpose and I began to experience life on a whole nother level. Matter of fact, let me just brag on somebody real quick. Let's go ahead and jump into our next level student of the week. Man, check this out, y'all. So my good friend, my young boy, you know what I'm saying? Philip Hall, we call him Phil. Listen to me, I met Phil years ago. Phil was just in high school. He was into film, and man, me and Phil got to experience some amazing things. He hooked up with our media director, you know what I'm saying, filmmaker extraordinaire, Javen Cornelius, owner of Shoeshine Media. That's who does all of our videos. He hooked up with him, and Phil has been experiencing some amazing things. So guess what? Phil's in-house, so you ain't gonna see no picture. You finna see his face. Phil, holla at your boy. All right, so real quick, right? I met Phil when he was in high school. Phil, you was in high school, maybe like sophomore year, junior year? Freshman, sophomore year. Rough around the edges, but a lot of potential. Phil worked hard, he showed up early, he put the work in, he was on that camera, he was a hustler, he was a grinder, good character, humble, and I saw something. Phil, let the people know this thing is real. Like, let them know some of the different places that you traveled with us.
Yeah, fall of 2015, we spent 2 weeks in India.
India, we was in the Yagari Hills, we was in Bangalore, India. So when you ever see any documentaries or footage of me in India, he was one of the guys behind the camera. And he got there because he put in work. Now, he's not in high school no more. He left high school, he did higher education. Let the people know now in like 5-6 seconds, like some of the companies you've been working for, some of the projects you've been a part of.
For 5 months, I worked part-time on Avengers 3 and 4 as a...
Whoa. Like Marvel Avengers?
Like Marvel Avengers.
Like Marvel, who just produced Black Panther?
Correct, yeah.
Ooh, Wakanda forever. Continue on.
Yeah, and so I worked with them for 5 months. I was a part-time props assistant. I got to go to Wakanda and do some of those scenes with Black Panther.
Can you just mention some of the movies?
Avengers 3, 4, of course. I did 2 days on Ant-Man 2. Megan Levy, Life of the Party.
Stop. Listen to me, y'all. He could go on and on. I met him in high school. He was phenomenal. He was humble. He honored his teachers. He put in the work. He showed up early and left late. I saw something in him, and I trusted him to run with our company. And we've literally been from the East Coast to West Coast all the way to India. He a regular human just like you. And we believe that you have what it takes to go to that next level. So cut this video off, focus in class, and I'll see y'all next week. Proud of you, my man. Hey, what's up? I hope you enjoyed today's video. And check this out, you gotta subscribe because I've got so many more videos in store for you. And when they come out, I want them to come directly to you. So click subscribe and let's keep building together.